Hey, what's up YouTube? Scott Skyny Tradition back with another video. I'm going to go through my last mail day video of 2024. Got 4 cards to show you, and then hopefully in the next day or couple days we'll do the year in review video and kind of a goals video too, just to see how I did on the goals for the year. So let's start out with this one first. Well, actually, let's show this first. It's not even a card. So may have mentioned in a previous video, I was able to go to the Packers-Dolphins game on Thanksgiving with my mom, my brother-in-law, and my sister, and a couple of their kids, and that was a lot of fun. And so my sister had sent me this, and has the game pin. If you know anything about these pins, they can be kind of hard to come by because they always seem to sell out during the game, or like they're already sold out before the game even starts. So this has the turkey there for Thanksgiving and little Packers and Dolphins emblem. That was a great game for the Packers. They just dominated, and we had front row seats behind the Packers bench, between like the 35 and the 40-yard line. So I mean, super cool. Very cool to have that pin. I'm gonna add that as a great memento in the collection. Let's get into the cards. So this first one here is interesting. So I made a big list of cards that I'm looking to get autographs of for the Packers Team Hall of Fame rookie card set, and I had this one in the area very unlikely to find, and not because it's like super rare, but it's just hard to find an autograph version of it, because like who out there would be getting this besides me? So this guy is a member of the Packers Team Hall of Fame, played with them from 96 to 04, was part of that Super Bowl 31 team, and he did have 2 All-Pros during his career, so he had a pretty darn good career with the Packers, and that is offensive guard Marco Rivera. So got this one raw. It was a $4 pickup, so you can't go wrong with that. This guy was selling like a bunch of lots of cards. He had a bunch of different Packers autographs, and this was in one of those that I was able to pick out. So couldn't be more happier to find a card that I actually needed for my collection for $4. Can't go wrong. Maybe my cheapest, coolest pickup of the year. So really excited about that. Then next up here we got a game used card. This is from one of my favorite products of all time, 2003 Fabric of the Game. And I have the autograph version of this card out of 92. And this one is numbered 83 out of 85. And on the back you can see the numbering 83 out of 85 and the jersey that it came from. And that's of Mr. Reggie White from 03 Fabric of the Game. Check out that beauty. Did not have a patch version of this card, so really happy to have that one picked up. And then the last 2 came from the same seller. His name is Ryan. First met him in the Garrett's Slab City group. He was a big Hall of Fame autograph collector for football, and has moved out of some cards over the years. And he had this one. Fortunately, he grabbed this one raw off of eBay, and I was mad because I missed it. But he offered it up. I didn't even know he had it, and he actually offered it to me raw, and for me to submit it, save a little money. So I am glad, or I actually probably should have bought it raw for him. What happened is he ended up submitting it, and basically did the work for me, but I ended up paying a little more for the card. Either way, real excited to get one off the list here. It's the 1963 Topps Willie Wood autographed, and what's cool about this one is it's hard to find. So Willie Wood had some issues with Parkinson's and he had dementia issues. I'm not sure about Parkinson's. Maybe that was Forrest Gregg. He definitely had some issues with dementia the last part of his life. So he didn't sign a whole lot the last decade or so of his life. This is a beautiful autograph of Willie Wood. An absolute stud. think he's got like 48 interceptions all time, which is like number 2 on the Packers list behind Bobby Dillon. So what a great player he was, and was a tough one to find. Again, this is Pop 20 over all grades, all authentications by PSA DNA. So these just don't come up much. I've been staring at the same 2 on eBay for like a year and a half, and the pricing on those is like $1,500 to $2,000 or best offer. Did not pay that for this card. Ryan gave me a great deal on it. Was really happy to be able to add this in the collection. It's a very nice bold autograph too of Wood. So really excited about that one. And he actually sent this with it. This is the card, the autograph card that it came from. You can see Willie Wood and Herb Adderley signed at Heilman Hall in La Crosse in 1997. So he included that with the card when he sent it. So very cool. And last but not least, he actually had another card that I needed. And this one's in raw form, so I'm going to have to submit this myself. And it is the Bill Houghton rookie auto from 52 Bowman Small. And I've been looking for this card forever, years and years. There was one that came up, missed it on eBay. He has a really nice big bold example here, so I have to submit that one myself. Can't wait. There's not a lot of these in the Pop Report. There's only 6 that have been submitted all time. Again, he is a member of the Team Hall of Fame, also played for the Cowboys. Could honestly someday get into the Pro Football Hall of Fame. He has a legitimate chance to get into the Pro Football Hall of Fame. I'm just looking at some of his numbers here. So he holds the Packers rookie record for most receiving yards by a rookie. 1,231 yards in 1952. So that's a hell of a season in a lot less games. And he also has 257 yards receiving in a game versus the LA Rams in 1956. So that's most yards in a game. You'd think some of the other big Packer receivers would have that record, but it's Bill Houghton that has it. And then also he has 2 200-plus receiving yard games. The only Packer receiver aside from Don Hutson with 4 to have any more. So that's pretty cool right there. And then when Hutson retired in 1963, he had beaten Don Hutson's reception record and his yards record that season. So he definitely is a historic player, and I think should someday get into the Hall of Fame. But boom, really excited to have an opportunity to submit that one. Definitely have like 6 or 7 cards I'm going to submit for full service. I think Garrett's going to open up the full service in February, so I got to hold on to those for a little bit. But I'm getting a nice little stack to submit, which is very exciting. So that's going to be my last mail day for 2024. Thanks everybody so much for watching, and hope you've had a great year. And again, my next video should be my year in review. So thanks so much for watching. We'll talk to you soon.